Meet Sarah, a typical working mom in Quezon City. Every weekend, she tries to organize her small condo. She buys colorful beans from Shopee, a label maker, and even a new shoe rack from Lazada. For one glorious day, her home looks Instagram perfect. But within a week, it's back to chaos. Toys under the sofa, clothes she forgot she owned, and that bread maker from 6 years ago is still sitting there. Sarah isn't lazy. Her house isn't a reflection of her character. She just has too much stuff and no place to put it. In the Philippines, where space is premium, whether in a Manila condo or a provincial bahay, organizing without decluttering is like pouring water into a bucket full of holes. Here's what the billion peso organization industry doesn't want you to hear. Organizing is not the solution. If you have too much stuff, you move items around, buy more containers, and feel productive, but nothing changes. Every single peso spent on stuff you don't use has a massive opportunity cost. That 800 pesos you dropped on clothes or gadgets in 2019, invested wisely in index funds, or even a simple savings account, it could easily be worth nearly 2,000 or more today. You get what I mean? If somebody asks you to invest in Pag-ibig MP2, 500 pesos 2 years ago, maybe that 500 pesos worth less than 1,000 now. But you didn't believe him. You do not have the confidence in him. That's why you didn't do it. Okay, money spent on forgotten items is money gone forever. It can't grow, it can't pay bills, and it can't give you or family a better future. In the Philippines are homes. This hits harder. We love pasalubong, Changi finds, and sale mentality from Shopee 1111, 555 666 777 888 999 101010 1111 1212 Black Sale, Black Friday, 111, etc. There are lots of sale. Okay? But those cheap holes add up, creating clutter that stresses us out amid the daily grind of traffic, work, and family responsibilities. Imagine this. Instead of buying another storage system, Sarah sells or donates unused items. Suddenly, her space breathes. She feels lighter. Less visual noise means less mental noise. Better sleep, more focus at work, and extra cash in her pocket. You are not lazy. You cluttered home does not define your worth as a nanay, a daughter, or a professional. You simply acquired too much in a culture that pushes constant consumption. The good news, starting small is incredibly powerful and addicting. Begin with the obvious trash. That box of random cords you don't recognize. The expired canned goods in the pantry. The shirts with tags still on from last year's sale. Fill one or two bags. Take them to the barangay donation or sell on carousel or FB marketplace. Feel how liberating it is. Let's do this together like Sarah did. Step number one, trash and donate round. Walk through each room. Be ruthless. If you haven't used it in a year and it's not sentimental or truly useful, out it goes. In humid Philippines, check for mold on stored items. Step number two, the maybe box test. Put questionable items in a box with a date. If you don't open it in 3 months, donate without picking. Step number 3, one in, one out rule. New pair of shoes from Zalora, something old must go. This keeps volume stable in small spaces. Step number 4, create zones. After decluttering, assign homes for what remains. No need for fancy systems. Simple, affordable solutions work best. Here are 6 trending home essentials available right now via YouTube Shopping on Shopee, Lazada, and Zalora that actually support your declutter journey without adding more junk. First, vacuum storage bags. These compress bulky blankets, winter clothes, or off-season items into flat packs. Perfect for small condos or provincial homes with limited closets. One click on Shopee and your under bed space doubles. Second, kitchen cabinet organizers from Lazada. Turn chaotic pantries into efficient spaces so you stop buying duplicate condiments because you can't find anything. Third, foldable storage boxes, stackable, collapsible, ideal for the maybe items or kids' toys. Fourth, a robot vacuum cleaner. In the Philippines, with our dust and traffic pollution, this keeps floors clean without effort. So you maintain the decluttered look easily. Fifth, a compact air fryer. Healthier versions of lumpia or fried chicken with way less oil and counter clutter that multiple packs. 6. Minimalist wardrobe pieces from Zalora. Invest in versatile, quality basics instead of fast fashion hauls. Fewer clothes, but better ones that you actually love and wear. We will link that into the description, and of course, I'll be tagging those products as well. Support the channel while upgrading your space. So if somebody asks you to buy something on the YouTube shopping, do it because you're not only having those goods, but also you're helping the channel, you're helping the content creator, and you are helping the person. Maybe that particular fund will fund his doctorate program. Okay, after her big declutter, Sarah's home transformed. Mornings are calmer. She saves money because she sees what she owns. She even started a small side hustle selling decluttered items online. Her kids play freely without tripping over stuff. Decluttering isn't about having a bare home. It's about making space for what matters. Family dinners, rest after a long commute on the MRT, or pursuing dreams instead of managing clutter. Filipinos are resilient. We rebuild after typhoons. We can rebuild our homes too, from the inside too. Starting with letting go, letting go, letting go, letting go. Yan. Okay. Start today. Fill those first 2 bags. See how addicting the freedom feels? Comment down below. What's your biggest clutter hotspot right now? Kitchen, bedroom, or that junk room? Subscribe for more motivating, no-nonsense tips on living lighter in the Philippines. Hit the like button if you are ready to choose freedom over stuff. Remember, less clutter, more life. You've got this. God bless you all. God bless us all. Thank you so much.